Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, beautiful day at my newest property. And I thought I should make a video for you, my friends. I will make a video after this while I'm cooking some rainbow trout, some steelhead on my little stove. I will try to make a video on that one while discussing geopolitics. What do we have here? Well, the Americans stopped sending military aid to Ukraine, weapons. This is the moment, I think, when the Ukrainians will be pushed, if they really are in charge, or whomever is in charge of Ukraine, are going to be pushed to do what the Americans want them to do. Americans being Donald Trump, not necessarily the interests behind all this. We're going to find out how that's played out. I have about 6 articles ready for you, and the 6 articles are from the Ukrainians, the Russians, how they see the new development. I made a video earlier today where I gave you just a little bit of information on the news that the Americans halted the precision missiles, artillery shells, and interceptors. Now that's very important. Supposedly, the Americans still provide the Patriots, which are the missiles used by the Patriot system. So I have here my friend, not this one, that's my friend over there waiting for any bipads to show up with ill intentions, and that's one of them, just so you know. So I have here my beautiful iPad right here with a few opened articles. So I have 5 articles here ready for you. The first one comes from Ukrainska Pravda. So this is the title right there. Ukraine Defense Ministry responds to halt in U.S. military aid. Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025. Ukraine's Defense Ministry has stated that it has not received any official notification regarding a suspension or a revision of the delivery schedule for U.S. military aid and has requested a phone call with U.S. counterparts. And I'm quoting, the Ukrainian side has taken note of reports concerning delays in the delivery of certain elements of previously allocated U.S. defense aid packages and is clarifying the current factual circumstances of these deliveries. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine has requested a phone call with U.S. counterparts to further clarify the details, end quote. So this is the first one, but hey, we got the next one coming again from Ukrainska Pravda. Ukraine's general staff comments on Russian claims, all right, that they stopped the military aid, and that is U.S. confirms suspension of military aid to Kiev. This is from Russia Today. I can show you the background. You can see the beautiful trees right there. That's what I'm gonna see here all day. And by the way, oh my God, the glass is empty. So what does it mean? It's okay. Emil will fill it for you. And I came prepared, don't worry. I came with this little CC bag, which was a gift to me, so I took it. And in here, you open it nicely, trapa, and then you open it and you find the Romanian, my favorite drink, rapațapa tămâioasă românească, my favorite one. So I already opened it, sorry, couldn't help it. So plick, and I'm gonna cheers. Let it air a little bit. There you go. Nom. It's a sweet Romanian wine. Actually, it's my favorite. This is kind of considered Muscato. It's from the same, and on the other side you have glasses here. Beautiful. And you have, I'm not getting any money for this, just so you know. And here is where you put it. Beautiful. Thank you very much for the gift, Gigi. It was Zelensky himself. And next to me. And Cheers, my friend Norok. Plastic, what can I do under the circumstances? Next time I'm gonna have my usual crystals when I'm gonna build the observatory. Cheers. Nyam, nyam, nyam. All right, where were we? Okay, so this is what America First looks like. Envoy to NATO Matthew Whitaker said. So this guy, that's what he said. See that guy over there? That's what he said. The US is suspending its supply of weapons to Ukraine as part of its, and I'm quoting, America First policy. Washington envoy to NATO Matthew Whitaker has told Fox Business. This article is from the 2nd of July at 2:29 p.m. Whitaker has told Fox News Business, America needs to make sure it has enough air defense systems in its own arsenal before anything else. Where is the money, buddy? You got about $900 billion last year. All right, I know where it went. All right, several Western news media outlets, including Politico and NBC News, reported this week that the Pentagon has halted shipments of several categories of US-made weapons to Kiev. The list included dozens of Patriot missiles, interceptors, Stinger and AAM air-to-air missiles, hundreds of Hellfire and GMLRS systems. Who there? Who there? New phone here. Hello. Let me tell you what kind of wildlife I have here. That's why I'm who there. Besides the Ukrainians and Mossad looking for me. I'm here. Come over. Right over. All right. We got hundreds of Hellfire, as well as thousands of 155 millimeter artillery shell. The decision allegedly followed an internal review of American weapons reserved ordered by U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. All right, this is what America First looks like. We first have to take care about the United States needs, he said. How about Israel? What about Israel? So, next one, we're going to go to New Voice of Ukraine. It's over there, New Voice of Ukraine. Okay. Kiev and Washington consulting, and I'm quoting, at all levels, including president, on resuming U.S. weapons deliveries, foreign ministry. So they stopped. That's a two. Now, what's interesting is that this article was at, no, okay. You bad girl. Anyway, so resume. Remember, this is 9 a.m. right here, 9 a.m. And the other one where they were like, I don't know, you don't know, it was 13 right here. 13 right there, 13 something, 13:25 or something. 52 right here, 25, yeah, 52. That's 1:52, so it's 2 p.m. So someone's lying. All right, Kiev, let's see what they do. Ukraine and United States are holding consultations. Who there? At all levels, just me. By the way, I don't have underwear. I'm just kidding. Just right there. Clippy. That's all I got. Who's gonna see? All right. Of defense supplies and future bilateral contacts aimed at resuming the flow of U.S. weapons to Ukraine, the country's foreign minister said in a statement following a meeting between Deputy Foreign Minister Maria Patsa and U.S. Charge d'Affaires in Ukraine, John Ginkel. I can only imagine what Mr. John Ginkel is. Okay. What? The ministry said air aid and defense cooperation between the two countries was the central topic of discussion, which took place against the backdrop of Russian escalating aggression and terror campaign. Oh, what the fuck, man? Stay away from. All right, so what they talk? According to the foreign ministry, the Ukrainian side stressed that any delay or pause in strengthening Ukraine defense capabilities would only encourage Russia to continue the war rather than seek peace. War is peace. Peace is war. Remember? Okay, Ukraine supports peaceful efforts. Book. Next one, and the last article. According to New Voice of Ukraine, voila, mon ami. U.S. still supplying Patriot missiles to Ukraine. Podolyak said. Are you still alive, Podolyak? I thought you ran with the money, not just of America. I thought you got like a how do you call that, professorship something in America, like the other baboon, what is his name? Kuleba, the foreign minister of Ukraine. Do you know where he is? Do ya know where Mr. Kuleba is? Huh? Do you know where Mr. Kuleba is? I tell you. I tell you, you see, too much wine. If you want to get information from Emil, give him some sweet wine. He's going to tell you everything. You know where Mr. Kuleba is? Mr. Kuleba is a professor in a United States of America's university. There you go. There you go. He left you boys. He got the money, he got the honey, and he's got the position. Doggy style one, mind you. By the time I'm done with this, there's not going to be any more videos today. All right, let's see what this baboon has to say. The United States continues to supply Ukraine with air defense systems, including missiles for Patriot batteries. Presidential advisor Mikhailo Podolyak told TV channel Freedom on July 2nd. My God, deliveries are ongoing. It will look very strange. It will look inhumane. So it's on you if you don't give me the money and the weapons. Chinook helicopters? No. I got guns and shit. Anyway, let's put it this way. To stop supplying anti-missile, especially the Patriot systems, which very clearly and massively protect the civilian population in Ukraine. This is arguing with pathos, not with logos. Pathos is with emotion. It's you! If you don't give me the money and the weapons and the civilians are dying, it's you! That's what it is. Wait a minute. How about you talk to Putin? Что казалось? Нет! All right. Only you... Let me scratch my balls a little bit. Okay. It's very sweaty around here. So it's a puddle there. I don't know. A nasty motherfucker. Anyway, my friends. Anyway, so here it is. You got it? So it's on you, baby doll. It's on you if you don't supply these guys with more weapons. War is peace. The breeze. How's that? Look at those triceps. Click, click, click. How do you call it? What was the name? I make a confusion between and I will always love you. That's not a song with Titanic. What was the name of that? I never liked it anyway. Let me fly. Push her over, motherfucker. That's it. All right, so I think this is just screwing the screw on the guys in charge of Ukraine. Remember, I didn't use the word Ukrainians. And this is by the Trump administration. It is not by the forces, because the forces would have just called Zelensky Stein. And I like this. Don't you like this? Imagine how this will be in the winter. Green, green grass of home, the old hometown. You know, it's gonna be green and snow and the baboon. All right, so the forces are against this, because the forces would have told Zelensky Stein, go over and tell them it's over. But it's not. That means it's something that the Trump administration does parallel to the parallel state. Well, interesting anyway, don't you think? And that's about it. Thank you for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you later. Crocodile.